Playground After Dark, the psychic broadcast companion to my Haunted Playground radio show. Oh, I don't have my water bottle, Lisa Duclos. You know what? I think I left it in the bathroom. All right, I get it later. Let's do this now. And then after I get the links up, I'll run and get it. I swear I had it in my hand with my phone. Yet here is a phone and no water bottle. So I owe you all an apology. I've been going through some really nasty things in my life. And I'm not somebody who throws the psychic attack word around lightly, but I have been psychic attacked, and I have also just dealt with some really ugly presences. So, and some personal things, also kind of ugly. So there's just been some stuff. And then on top of that, I've had family members be in crisis, and they needed me. And the little guy got sick, and he needed me. I just had lots of things going on. And so I apologize that I haven't been here as much. And that when I am here, I'm not as present as I've always been. That's not like me. That's not how I roll. But it was kind of unavoidable. So please know that I love you and I'm thinking about you. And I'm always here trying to make things better for you all. And I apologize for the last couple of weeks or so. It's kind of been a lot. And it's not your fault. So anyway, let's get these links up. And then we can get right to some readings. Doesn't that sound like fun? These links should go up pretty easy. And then they switched all my Facebook pages over to the new Facebook. And so I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then my computer completely died. I'm getting a new computer tomorrow. It's getting the guy's loading it right now. So it's just been all these things that should have been avoided, but then all kinds of stuff happened at once. And then, like I said, spiritual attack, crazy presences, and just a lot. So I apologize profusely. We don't want that. We want that. And then we don't want that. We want this. I'm watching this documentary, I think on Amazon Prime, about Richard Harris, the Irish actor. And an Irishman should never make that mistake. Although I think technically, yes, Irish actor. Anyway, what in the world is happening right now? Oh, I see. All right, I see what I need. I need to actually go to the home page. There we go. Anyway, so one of the things they were talking about in the part I'm watching now is when he recorded the album with MacArthur Park on it. I actually interviewed Jimmy Webb, who wrote that many years ago. And boy, he's great. He also like Wichita Lineman, a bunch of stuff for Glenn Campbell, like just an awesome dude. Anyway, he was in the documentary. There's a bunch of cool people in the documentary, but now I can't get MacArthur Park out of my brain. This is a problem, and I want everyone to know that this is a problem. So now as I'm sitting here and I'm getting ready to post these links, I can't get MacArthur Park out of my brain. It's like rolling around in my brain. It's melting in the dark, and all the sweet green icing is flowing down. And I can't help myself because apparently someone, not me, left the cake out in the rain. And I don't know if I can take it because it took so long to bake it, and I'll never have the recipe again, folks. Yes, this is what keeps happening. And then in the middle of it all, who's here but Senior Snuggles, Cullen the cat, and he's like, I don't care about your problems, Mommy. I got my own problems. My problem is nobody's holding me. Still in my brain. It's bad. I actually sang it out loud in the bathroom today. I'm like, maybe if I just sang it out loud a cappella, the problem will go away. But alas, the problem did not go away. Sorry about my hand. I'm trying to figure out why I have a weird angle on the YouTube camera. All right, let's try that. Better? Because y'all don't want to see in my hallway. You know, it's not good. Okay, come here, come here, come here. Yes, someone left the cat out in the rain. I know. You're such a good boy. He's like, why am I not getting a snuggle right now, Mommy? All I want to know is why there's not a snuggle. I know, that's all you think about, right? Colin thinks about a couple things. Snuggles, number 1. Number 2, cuddles. Number 3 is kisses. Number 4 is hugs. I would say number 5 is birds. We're very thinking about birds a lot, and that includes ducks and owls. Oh, toys. The toys are next, right? We think, oh, selenite wands and how to knock them all off wherever they are onto the floor. Do you like to think about that? What else? What else do we think about? What other things do we think about? Whether or not his bed is made at night, because he wants to get in his bed at night, and even if I'm not ready to go to bed, that bed better be made at a certain time, because he's going to get in bed. And then look at me with this face like, you don't want to go to bed yet, Mommy? I know. Cullen's bedtime is between 12 and 1, right? And sometimes I stay up late and work. So, and even though you have to rearrange the blanket and fluff the pillows on the blanket. He needs 2 heart pillows because he's too big for 1. And then you have to say, Cullen, the bed's ready, it's bedtime. Because otherwise he'll come and he'll look at the bed and it doesn't look ready. And then he'll look at it, then he'll look at me, and then he'll kind of like sit in front of the bed but kind of give me a stink eye because the bed's not ready. He won't sleep in the bed until the pillows are fluffed and the bed is ready, right? But then sometimes you get in the bed and you're like, okay, Mommy, ready for bed. But then Mommy doesn't go to bed yet. And that's an endless source of frustration. Right? Because we want to be in bed when Mommy's in bed and everybody sleeps together. Is that how it works? Mm-hmm. But sometimes Mommy doesn't cooperate. What's the story with that? Yeah, I know. I know. It's hard when you're just only 2. Mm-hmm. And your mama has a busy life. I'm sitting right there next to you, you know, just because I'm not asleep yet. But it's not the same because we're supposed to sleep together. Mm-hmm. Touching each other. And then, of course, he gets up in the morning and acts like a crazy man while Mommy's trying to sleep. You know, so many cats are nocturnal, and this one really isn't. It just, this one is a morning person. Why did that happen to me? He gets up at the crack of dawn, and between like 7 and 10 or 11, that's his crazy time. And that's like my prime sleeping time. That's his crazy time. He's like, I want to look out the window, and I'm going to eat the plants, and I'm going to play with this. And I was talking to this thing I've been dealing with, this business thing. And I'm, oh, hang on a second. Where's the other remote? One of the plugs fell out of the phone. Hang on. I'm on the phone with these folks, right? And I'm trying to talk businessy stuff. And he's literally tossing a chopstick. Why is that happening? Where is the plug for that? He's tossing a chopstick down the foyer. Bam! And throwing it into the front door and then chasing after it. Hang on a sec, guys. Hang tight. I'm trying to find this plug for the... Oh, here it is. Oops. Oh, that's this one, actually. Hang on. Dum. Yesterday, I shot the trailer. Well, over the weekend, at the beginning of the weekend, I shot the trailer for my new show. And I shot it in here, and the cameras had to be, and lighting had to be lined up a little bit differently. So I had to move some stuff around. And then yesterday, I guess I just put it away really quickly. Hang on, guys. that's this one. Hang on. We keep getting, they're all messed up. Hang on, that's this one. I keep like I have 4 cameras and 4 charging cables, so I don't have to keep replacing them. This is this one. Now we got it. Hang on, sorry about the hand. Now we have it. Excuse me, pardon me, sorry about the hand. There we go. Yay, and yay, and yay, and happy day. How about that? Yay, and yay, and yay, and happy day. And how about that? All right. Okay, look, done? Did we figure it out? Yeah, good, hi. Oh, so what's that over there? What was that walking into the hall? Is this house haunted? What was that? That was funny to catch on camera. All right, okay, let me get these links out really quick. Bum 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 bum. Okay, now we gotta put up 5 links. Oh, I have to tell you a funny story. You just want to hear a funny story? So my friend, I got this really weird text from my friend. She just posted about it on social media, which I think is kind of funny. And it was about this new project that we're doing. And because I had said I was excited about this new project. And then she's like, oh, and by the way, thank you for your offer of a free reading, but I don't need a reading. I have folks I go to for readings. And I'm thinking, what? I never offer free readings to my friends. And I never ask, well, I guess it wasn't a free reading. It was a paid reading. I'm like, I never ask anybody to, that's the weirdest. What is that about? Well, she calls me, and it turns out she got sucked in by a troll, a fake Sheena troll. And I guess this person knew enough about me that she really bought it. So sad. I mean, to the point where she actually like called a friend of hers who does psychic work, and the woman was like, oh no, that's not you. I don't think your friend's reputable. And I'm like, and all this is going down about me, and nothing of it has anything to do with me because it was the troll. So, you know, you guys got to be careful with these trolls. If you just start asking information, and you know, you don't even have to do that. This is the thing. If somebody solicits you, and they're you think they might be a troll, or you think it might be me, just send me a text message and ask, is this you? And I'm going to give you my phone number, 818-437-0886. That's 818-437-0886. 818-437-0886. That's where you send your questions. That's my number. That's my personal number. I actually answer it. Well, I answer it via text. I don't really answer phone calls. This is my number. This is me. So if somebody hits you up and they're calling you queen and beloved and all kinds of weird stuff, and they're asking you for money and they're getting super aggressive when you don't want the money, I mean, you want to give them money, obviously that's not me, because I'm not like that. And secondly, if you have any doubts, the easiest thing to do, just send me a text message and say simply, am I talking to you on Facebook Messenger right now? Am I talking to you on TikTok Messenger right now? And I can tell you, no, that's a troll. Then you can report and block, and we can all go on with our days. Yay! Isn't that the best way to do it? You don't have to sweat it, wonder why is it happening, why did the troll, you know, the troll's gonna troll. It's like asking, why did the shark bite me? Because you're in the ocean. If you're on Facebook, you might see a troll. So just don't worry about it. It's done. It's taken care of. You contacted me. You know it's not me. We move on. It's all good. And whoop, whoop, hooray. Right? Super important. All right. Okay, now I think I have to go get the water. Links are up. Actually, let me send everything back. Let me give you guys the text that comes back. And then, yeah, let's do that. And if you guys want to book a private session with me, I'm going to be getting caught up now. I know I've got some folks waiting because I've had this crazy thing going on. It's a crazy thing going on, but it's coming to the end of some of this, so I will be ready to get you what you need. Look at how great you guys are. Look at everybody, so great. Everything with the water bottle, you guys. I remembered everything else. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And make sure to follow me on all social media platforms. They're all in this text that I'm sending you right now. Something to do while you wait for your readings is you can do that. It's a good thing to do. You can follow me everywhere. I'm sure a lot of you have followed me everywhere, but still, if you haven't. Because these crazy social media platforms, you never know when they're going to disappear. Some kind of wacky stuff is going to happen. All right, you guys, we're doing great. Send me a text message if you want a reading. I'm answering all of them now just with a general, so you know I have your stuff. Caitlin Jane, I think I have like 3 numbers for you. Text me later and we'll figure out which is which is which is which. Thank you all for taking such good care of Cullen, sending so many prayers to him. He is doing much better. He's almost a full scoundrel again. He's still a little bit scoundrel light, but I have a feeling in a couple days he's going to be super scoundrel. Super scoundrel. Super scoundrel. Okay. second, folks. Hang on. We're going to air answering stuff right now. You guys are great. Almost caught up here. All right. Kristen, you're going to be first. Okay, and remember, it's a specific question. We move really fast here, so we don't have time to do generals. You guys bear with me for 2 seconds, because I want to do a bunch of readings. Maybe we'll do some cards today. But I have to get my water bottle. I can't believe I left it somewhere. Give me 2 minutes. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I got it. We're good. Everybody good? All right, good. Okay, Kristen, you're going to be up first. Okay. I have jammed my foot 3 times last week. I think I broke a toe the first time on my left foot. I couldn't put it in a shoe for a couple days. Then I did it again on my left foot, but the first 2 toes that weren't damaged, the other 3 were damaged. When I picked up my foot, like my right foot's like this and the left foot, like these 3 fingers are like, these toes are like splayed. Well, then I hit this toe, and just now I hit the other foot. You know, what are you gonna do? Actually, first one was my right foot. First 2 were my right foot. This one I just hit was my left. Okay. All right, Kristen, you're up. Get as many of these answered as we can. Kristen, did you send me a question? Where is your... You sent me a question. Why am I not seeing it? Do you also have alternate phones? I'm confused, Kristen. Kristen, will you text me your question? I'm sure I saw you. Thank you. That's a little twisty. Thank you. Gavin, you're next. Is Andrea here? Andrea and Gavin are going to be next. Please throw your questions to the top for me. Retext them to me. Oh, Kristen, you have a new phone number. That's why I didn't recognize you. Kristen said, should I keep my retail store open? Yeah, how big is your online presence? Spirit's talking about your online presence. Wanting to make sure that your online presence is big enough. Kristen, is it online only? Okay. Yeah, totally. You absolutely should keep it open. I know it's hard. Sometimes it seems thankless, and it seems like you're doing a ton of hours. But really, Spirit is saying keep it open, keeping open, okay? All right. Okay, let's send some love over to Kristen to keep this thing open. Okay. Gavin. Gavin says, hey, Sheena, do you see Jonathan and I restoring our friendship and hanging out eventually? I do, but I think it's going to take into about the middle of next year. Maybe the beginning of next year. It's going to be a bit of a process. It's not something that's going to get repaired right away, but I do see that the friendship is really strong. The energy of the friendship between the two of you, and I see it resolving. It just may take a little more time than you would hope. Does that make sense? All right, I'm sending you love. Sending love, sending love, sending love. Okay, pushing the phone back a little because it's kind of up in my face. Up in my face. Cully, not the couch pumpkin. Come here. Sometimes he looks at me. I was telling a client this as an example of why human beings do things even though they know they shouldn't. I'll tell him like, no, don't scratch the couch, and he'll have like his hands in the couch. And he'll stop, and he still has the hands in the couch. And he's looking at me like, I know I'm not supposed to do this, yet right now my claws are in the couch. Right? Because we don't always learn our lesson the first time, or the second time, or the again. Whatever you want, whatever you want, whatever you need. Oh, do you just want some snuggles right now? Do you just want snuggles? Do you even have any bones? Or you just have stuffing inside like a toy? Are you even a living thing? You're so cute. I don't even know that I think you're a living thing. I think you might just be a toy. Are you a toy? Oh my goodness, Mommy's petting me. He acts like I don't pet him all day long. He looks at me like, what is this fresh heaven I've never had before? It's like, honey, we literally just did this right before the broadcast started. Remember I kissed all your feet? Remember that? I kissed all your feet, every one. They said, kissing the baby's feet, and I kissed every foot. Remember when we did that? He just doesn't even care that you guys are all here. It's just like, I want a snuggle from my mommy now. He's got his arms around my neck. You're such a good boy. Yeah, who's got a neck? You love me? Kelsey, you're going to be next. I love you more than anything. These people love you. They prayed a lot for you. I just want you to know. They were like, we don't want Colin to get sick. We're praying. We're praying for his little fluffy butt. We want him to get better. And then you did because of all the prayers. Is that amazing? People prayed you back to health. Because that's how it works, and then you got better. Yeah. Colin the cat. Colin the cat. All right, Kelsey, you're up. Kelsey says, hi, Sheena. I'm wondering if you have a message for my friend Carol. She's experiencing intense psychic visions, previous spiritual attacks, and warnings, and doesn't know what to do with it all, thinks she's going crazy. Well, Carol, first of all, sweetheart, you're definitely not going crazy, so no worries there. But, sweetie, you do need to start putting some filters and screens up because you have gifts, darling, and you can't let all this stuff come in, right? And it's not supposed to be inside of you all the time. You have to put up a protective barrier. It's like I live right by a wildlife preserve. If we left the window open at night and didn't put up a screen, there would be possum in my house, raccoons, owls, all kinds of birds, a coyote, this skunk that's bigger than Cullen that I've seen walking around. They'd all be in the house. That's why you put a screen on your door so they can all come in, right? And that's what you need to learn to do, sweetheart. You need to learn to put a screen on the door. Can you do that for me? Sorry, YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. Does that make sense? Carol, not you, Carol. Carol, sorry, Carol. Not that Carol. Kelsey's friend Carol that I'm doing the reading for. Does anybody have Kelsey? Emery, do you have Kelsey? I think you do. Did we find Kelsey? All right, somebody holler if Kelsey shows up. Andrea, you're up. Andrea says, will this business deal go good? Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks good, Andrea. Just stay calm through it. Stay positive through it. Keep doing your positive affirmations. Keep your vibration high. There's a very kind of spiritually sensitive part of it, a component to it. So make sure you keep all of that stuff up where it belongs, all right? Super important. All right, I'm sending you love. Kelsey, if anybody finds Kelsey. Oh, there's Kelsey. The reading will all be on Facebook and Instagram if your YouTube cut out, period. Maybe have your friend Carol send me a text, question mark. I can give her a protection prayer. Okay. Kelsey's on YouTube, I guess, Emery. Okay. Okay. All right. Should we just? I had one from Heather. I wanted to answer. By the way, if anybody has any questions, they just want to ask me, either about me or about psychic, paranormal, spiritual stuff in general, please do. It doesn't have to be a reading for you. It can just be a question. All right, just so you know. So to answer your question, Heather, have I always known something was different about me? Yes. And you have to remember that when I was a kid, my mom didn't talk about her gifts. My mom never actually confessed to being a psychic until I was like 19 or 20. So I wasn't around it as a kid. I was around it in the sense that she was interested in it and we studied it. But I didn't know. I knew my mom could do stuff, but I never knew what to call it, and she never called it anything till we moved to California. So, which is funny because she moved here. She was excited about moving here so she could be safe and come out of the psychic closet. And then we moved to like one of the most conservative places in California. Did I think I had it? Not really. No. My mom was an oracle. Like she could say the phone's going to ring and it would ring. Like she was amazing. I mean, but to the point where she didn't like to be around people because it was so crazy. So I could do a lot of things. Like since I was little, I can wake up and tell you exactly what time it is. And it's usually that time within 5 minutes. Sometimes it's exactly that time. Sometimes when I test my blood sugar, because I'm a type 2 diabetic, I can tell you exactly what it's going to be. I mean, to the number. I've always been able to do that, but I don't know that I ever thought that was a psychic gift. I thought it was more just like a parlor trick that God gave me. I did talk to dead people when I was young, but again, I don't know what I thought, but I didn't think. Anyway, when I was 23, I had a car accident. I was in a car accident. I had a near-death experience, and I started seeing shadow people. And that was the beginning, I think, of me thinking, what in the world is going on? But for me, it really was when I started working as an interviewer. My first bunch of radio shows were mostly call-ins. When I started actually interviewing people and I started hearing one conversation coming from their solar plexus and one coming out their mouth, I knew something was up. But by then I was already 42, 2009. And I just I've been in a lot of denial about it. So, and I never thought I would use it professionally. My mom kind of hid hers in other vocations. Teacher, therapist, professional theater mom that everybody loved. I guess I just thought I would do the same with mine. Could you stop and just come here? Could you stop and just come here? Nobody wants to get their camera hit by a cat face. Even if said cat face is adorable and gives kisses. Okay? Nobody wants a kissing cat face. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Just in your snuggles. He's a snugglepuss, and he suffers from snuggleitis. Anyway, and I struggled about coming out and telling people. It was a thing. It took me a while. It was not something that happened right away. The best thing I ever did. I'm so glad I did it. But, and then once you start, I was just talking to a spiritual practitioner friend of mine. Once you start using your gifts, then more gifts come. And things you never thought you could do, you start doing. So it's an evolving thing constantly. It's constantly in motion, it's constantly in flow, and it's constantly evolving, Heather. And you'll find that too as you begin to develop your gifts. And you begin to help people, you begin to heal people more. You'll realize that it's a constant flow. You know, it's a good question though. Thank you. It takes a lot of suspension of disbelief. You have to believe in your gifts. Because it's so easy for the earthbound part of you to get in there and doubt yourself. You know, it's so easy to doubt. This guy. You know? This guy. I spent half my life scratching a tiny head. It feels so good. This little head feels so good. The best energy in the world comes out of the top of this head. This beautiful little head has the best energy. This beautiful guy right here. I am here whenever you are ready. I am here whenever you are ready. Phone's being crazy. Okay, so yeah, I'm doing some readings. We'll get to the cards. Heather's like, now I want cards. Heather wants cards. Blessings and prayers for her back to get better. Okay? Let's see some love. I'm looking for somebody. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm looking for someone. Keisha says, hi, Sheena. First time reaching out to you. Any insight on the situation with my children? Am I handling things the right way? I know it's been so rough. But it's going to work out okay. Okay? Everything's going to be okay. Give it till the end of summer. Okay? And then you'll know more. Okay. Trying to keep an eye on it on the YouTube. Trying to do everything with one hand because I have this thing just laying here without a care in the world. Just laying in Mama's arms with one leg stuck out really far, just not giving a fuck. Yeah, you don't care. Your mommy has to hold you the whole time she's doing a video. Yeah, what if I don't want to hold you the whole time? What if I don't want to hold you the whole time? Tinka, I'm not sure what the question was. I thought you just wanted us all to pray for you. Oh, successful recovery. Absolutely. You're going to have a successful recovery, and we just prayed for it to happen faster. Okay, sweetie? Okay. Mm. Okay. 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 All right. Just checking up on everything. I want to do some cards with you guys. I've got some new decks, and I want to get into one of the decks and do something fun. That means I'm going to have to put Sir Snuggles down. I'm going to do some cards now, so you got to go be a big boy, okay? And I'll hold you later, all right? I'll hold you later, okay? Thank you. Look, you're getting the people all looking at you, people. I want you guys to be able to see how beautiful he is. Look at his little ears and the way they stick out from his head. Is that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Look at how he puts both his hands and just snuggles. Yeah, you're just a snuggler. Yeah, since you were a baby, you clung to Mama for snuggles like this. Oh, do you love your mommy? Mama love you so much. I love you so much. Okay, I'll put you down. I know you're sleepy. Go get in your beds, baby. Go get in one of your beds, eh? Yeah, I know. He's just limp. He's like, he was going to stay there all night. He's like, what? Let's go get in your bed, baby. I'll move this. That's a good boy. Then he makes me sleepy. I'm like, ugh. If this cat had his way, we would just sleep all day. Oh, he's such a boy. He's such a, I know, he's going to sleep right on the floor next to me because he's just tired. Okay. All right, I also do cleansings. I'm doing 3 cleanses tonight. I do house clearings. I have all kinds of specialty services. If you go to Sheena Metal Readings, you can see all of that. SheenaMetalReadings.com. And of course, it's also on my website, which is SheenaMetalSpiritual.com. SheenaMetalSpiritual.com. SheenaMetalReadings.com. Okay. I'm picking out a deck. Bear with me. I'm picking out a deck. Something that really resonates. Everybody doing well? Okay. Let's try these. Let's see how these look. A lot of these are just brand new. I've never had them out of the box. I just got them. Oh, am I going to be able to see these without my glasses? Let's look. There may be some squinting. There will be squinting. Yeah, let's do these. There will be squinting, though. This is a Healing Energy Oracle by Mario Duguay. Healing Energy Oracle. Sorry for the funky, it only opened at the bottom. All right, let's do this. Who wants a card? Oh, Maureen asked a question in the chat. Are some people easier to read than others? No, for me, everybody's pretty easy to read. Some people come into a reading seeking a specific answer. And if they don't get that particular answer, they're pissed. And they shut down and they don't want to listen to anything else. I'm used to always say, don't eavesdrop unless you're prepared to hear what you're going to hear. And I kind of feel that way about reading. Don't come for a reading unless you want to hear. But some people, they want a certain answer. And if you're not giving it to them, they blame you for it. So some people are more difficult than others. I have like the most wonderful clients in the world. But I do have some clients that are very difficult. They're usually the ones complaining that everybody in their life is so difficult. It's so funny. All right, let's try this. These are brand new. Okay. You know, I like to do threes. So here we go. Let me know if these resonate with you. Maureen said, is it like, where is the gold buried? Usually not. Usually those people are cool. It's usually, when are we getting back together? And when am I going to get ... money from ... place? That's usually where it's at. You know? Okay. Here we go. The divine fruit is the first one. The divine fruit. As I work to improve and free myself, I strengthen my foundations. My intellect is my light, my heart is warmth, and my soul is strength. I am nurtured by the divine sun. The fruit I bear reflects my inner light. How about that? Was that beautiful? Is that making you all want to rush out and get this deck right now? The fruit I bear reflects my inner light. Wow, I love that. The divine fruit. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Number 2, return to heart. I breathe light and stick to the essential for my soul, which is the present moment. I calm my thought. Know if you're loving these. And number 3 is freedom. Oh, really? We needed that, right? I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt. So I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. Done and done. How about those? How do you feel about those? Anybody feel good? That made me feel so good. That was wonderful, right? All right, those cards are awesome. Healing Energy Oracle. What a beautiful deck. Wow. They smell good. New cards always smell so good. What's this? One was stuck in the box. Should we read it? Is it stuck there for a... How about that? Is that beautiful? You guys are so gorgeous. Wow. Did that resonate with you? If you want to continue this conversation, send me a text message. 818-437-0886. That's 818-437-0886. I think that concludes our session today. That was beautiful. I don't know that we can top that. That was really wonderful. You guys are so beautiful. Please stay in touch with me. 818-437-0886. Until I see you next time. Please go and follow me on all social media. Facebook. Please go and follow me on all social media. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Boop, 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 boop. Just like that. That's your homework. And let's work together to make this world a better place, my friends. And reach out. I'm going to be doing readings tonight. 1-question readings, 3-question readings. They're very affordable. Let me know if you want to spend some one-on-one time with me. And make sure you text me so we're in touch. Because if you don't text me, I don't know you. And I want to know you all. Till I see you next time, seek peace. Live in love. Lead with kindness. Embrace unity. Always work to raise your vibration and know that you are loved and you are loved. And you're so loved by me. I'm Sheena Metal. I'm at SheenaMetalSpiritual.com. I'm everywhere on social media at Sheena Metal. And I'll see you next time. I love you guys.